The most in-demand skill of 2019 is creativity. Creativity. LinkedIn analyzed hundreds of thousands of job postings in order to determine which skills companies need most. So they scan hundreds of thousands of job postings, and creativity is popping up in these postings all over the place. And this is the first year that creativity has made it onto LinkedIn's list of most in-demand qualities. Paul Patrone, who's the editor of LinkedIn Learning, says that this year's list reflects a change in employers' priorities. Listen to this. Interestingly, Patrone says, the newcomers to our list were uniquely human traits. Employers recognize the importance of embracing modern technologies, as well as recognizing those things that technology can't do. Connect with other people, engage in out-of-the-box thinking, that's creativity, and quickly adapt to new priorities or problems. Again, another form of creativity is adaptability. And I thought this was interesting enough to mention because if you're on LinkedIn out there, LinkedIn has some following courses. I'm not promoting their courses. I'm just simply saying they're listed out in this article. It's worth kicking the tires if you feel like I'd like to boost my creativity, because some of you are thinking right now, I'm not very creative. And you're thinking of creativity as painting on a canvas or some other creative manifestation in the form of art. But creativity is not limited to artistic skills. And creativity can be developed and honed as a skill. So anyway, they've got Creativity Bootcamp, the 5-step creative process. Creativity, generate ideas in greater quantity and quality. So as you're listening to this program live or on the podcast, go to my Twitter account, at Ken Coleman, or Ken Coleman on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/Ken Coleman Show. That's the actual address there. So there you go. I really find that to be interesting because I think we could all be creative. I've said that many times on the show. If you tell me you're not creative, I'm going to say, bah, and I'm going to show you how you are creative. So the idea of creative thinking, problem solving, that is massive, which, by the way, there's no direct connection in this article, but I'm going to take another step on this. The fact that companies are looking for creativity tells me they're looking for men and women who are willing to take fresh perspective on situations, problem solving, and figure it out. They can teach them the day-to-day skills, but they want somebody who has an open mind and who can look at a problem or look at a solution and figure out how to make the solution better. They want that type of perspective. That's what they're looking for. So own it. And you can teach creativity. So again, I listed out some of those courses that LinkedIn offers. You can go get them all over the internet. I'm sure there's some free webinars and all kinds of stuff. Books. Go for it. That's a huge deal. And by the way, if you're somebody that's listening right now and you're going to apply for a job this year, hey, put creativity right at the top of your skills. Put it out there. If you really believe this, we don't want to lie to people. But if you are a creative person, a creative thinker, there's no scale. So I don't want any emails or phone calls. Well, Ken, I think I'm creative, but I don't know if I'm creative enough. Stop it. You know if you're creative, for heaven's sakes. Put it down.